you glory. Lord, we give you honor. Lord, we give you adoration. You deserve everything. You deserve our lives. You deserve everything that makes us what we are. Because you give all to us that we might be what we are. Lord, we bless your holy name. Father, please accept our thanksgiving in the name of Jesus. Ancient of days, Leke has no power to touch any life. But I know there is a God that sits upon the throne. The scripture says he's able to do exceedingly abundantly above whatsoever thing that we think or ask of him. That it is you have come to meet with him this morning. And I ask that you touch every life in this place in the name of Jesus. Daddy, I ask, let nobody leave this auditorium without being touched by you in the mighty name of Jesus. We thank you because you are God that answers prayer. Lord, we are asking that at the end of today's service, everybody will go back home rejoicing and dancing in you. That the Lord has done it again in the name of Jesus. Thank you, everlasting Father, for in Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. If you are happy in the Holy Ghost, can you shout hallelujah? Just hear somebody beside you and tell the person, welcome to church. And I know God will bless you mightily in the name of Jesus. Please have your seats. You'll be seated. God bless you. Praise God. I want to bless the Almighty God for this great privilege to be here again today. I also want to thank the Almighty God in the life of our father and our mother, Pastor and Pastor Mrs. Leke. I pray that the Almighty God bless them richly for this wonderful privilege. Amen. Praise God. How many of us believe that God will bless us today? Some people are not sure. If you know that the Almighty God will meet with you today, I should just believe to God. Just believe to Him. Hallelujah. I have no doubt in my heart. I know that the Almighty God will definitely touch at least one person in this place before we leave in the mighty name of Jesus. Our Bible reading has been read to us, but I would like to read again. Just 3 verses out of it. So can you just quickly go with me to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 2. I'll start from verses 1 and I'll get that. Deuteronomy chapter 2 from verses 1 to 3. The Bible says, then we turned and took our journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea, as the Lord spake unto me, and we compassed Mount Seir many days. And the Lord spake unto me, saying, ye have compassed this mountain long enough, turn you not more. Please, will you permit me to pray for just one person that will say a very good amen? That mountain that you have been going through over and over, that area of your life where it seems you keep coming back to point 1, the Almighty God is changing your location today in the mighty name of Jesus. Our topic for today says the turning point. I have no doubt in my heart. I just sense it in my spirit that something is about to turn around for somebody in this place before we leave this auditorium in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. The story that we just finished reading is the story of the children of Israel. I know each and every one of you are familiar with that story. How the Almighty God led them out of captivity. Have they been in bondage for over 400 years. And then the Almighty God decided that He wants to set them free. But lo and behold, these people got into their freedom, but yet they were not progressing. You know, while I studied this scripture, something came to my heart. I discovered that the fact that you are moving does not mean that you are making progress. The Bible said these people, they were constantly moving for 40 good years. But that movement was all around a particular mountain. When they move, they come back to point 1. I don't know if that has been the case of somebody in this place. It seems like you feel like things are moving, But you get to a point and you feel like, I thought things are going on. May I announce to you that the same word that came to Moses in verse 3 of this chapter that we just finished reading will meet with you as well today in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. And you will move forward in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. So always put at the back of your mind that the fact that the man is moving does not mean that he's making progress. So whenever you are moving, ask God, that am I making progress? Because if you are moving and you are in the wrong direction, I can tell you that you are not making progress. Because you have to come to point 1 and go to the right direction later on in life. But I pray for as many of us probably that have been having that kind of challenge. God will be with us today in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. So let us really define what turning point means. What is the definition of turning point? So turning points can simply be defined as a time in which a decisive change is about to happen in a situation. If you come back to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 2 from in that verse 3, you could see there that the Almighty God was telling the man of God, he said, you have encompassed this mountain for too long. That means heaven has decided that the set time for these people to move forward has come. Psalms chapter 102, verses 13. Who knows what he says? Thou shalt arise, yes. And have your person walk forward. For the time to us to favor has come. I pray for somebody that is under the sound of my voice today, that your time to move forward has come in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. The heaven decided that this is the set time for these people to move forward. They have been going about one mountain. You know, many of them would have actually had this mindset that glory to God, we have been delivered from bondage. Glory to God, we are moving every day. We wake up and Moses says to us, let us move forward. Let us move forward. And they keep going. But unknown to them, they were going around the mountain. They were just going and coming back for zero. But one day, the Almighty God made a decision that they will move forward. And they move forward. I pray that the Almighty God will sincerely help each and every one of us here today to experience a turning point in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. So very quickly, we want to look at some areas in which a man can experience turning point before our time allows. Very quickly, I discovered that it is necessary for us to experience turning points in various areas of our life. The first thing I want you to look at is that it is possible for the Almighty God to cause a turning point in your finances. In the book of Luke chapter 5 from verses 1 to 6. Luke chapter 5 from verses 1 to 6. It is the story of a particular man named Peter. Everybody in this place knows that story. Peter was a fisherman, a successful one. You ask me how do I know he was successful? Because he has a boat. A fisherman who is not successful will keep borrowing boats. But a successful one will have enough money to buy a boat. But that particular day came that this man had an issue. The Bible made us to understand, if you read that story very well, he was explaining his scenario to Jesus Christ. He told Jesus, he said, Daddy, I have toiled all night. That was, I've kept going around the same process all through the night, but yet I had no results. Then I sat down and I was studying the scripture, and then I was people used to say that Peter caught nothing. I asked myself, when we started reading the scripture, it says that Peter was washing his net. That means Peter would have caught something. What did he catch? Maybe he caught some leaves that were floating on the water. He caught some dirt. I don't know if some of you know what they call algae. You know those seaweeds that you see on it. You might have caught some of them. And those are examples of disappointments. Failure. But when he met with Jesus Christ, Daddy said to him, cast your nets into the deep. And the Bible says, and he caught a multitude of fishes. A turnaround happened on that spot. I want to pray for somebody in this place. Probably your finances has been going through the same pattern for some time now. Because you are here under the sound of my voice, the Almighty God will cause a turnaround in your finance in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Let me quickly give us a testimony about myself. You know, many times people look at me and then they think there's world plenty cash running somewhere. May I announce to you that it's the glory of God that is over our lives. I can remember when I was still very young,
My father was, by God's grace, well to do at a very early stage of his life. He started business, I think, around the age of 25, or boom industry or something, and he was making a lot of money. In that money, he got married. He travels around the 36 states of Nigeria like easily. Every day, they supply goods to different companies. Every week, they are always on the road. And in his church, he was a choir master. And my mom was in the choir, and they met there. Or you don't need to know that part. And and it got to a point where he had a calling of God over his life. That God told him that I want you to leave the old business and I want you to come and serve me as a full-time pastor. He said, God, we have been doing piano organist and choir master. I don't think we want to do this. May I announce to you in 1 week, a man that runs trailers, lorry loads of raw materials to industries. Whenever I get to the industry, they will tell him, all other people will line up. He might come late, they will tell him, please tell Boom to come through the back gate and supply us. Now they came a man and they said, they will check his materials and say, I don't think we need this one for this week. Come back in 3 months' time. He has to pay the drivers, he has to pay for the lorry, he has to, so many things. For good 2 weeks, he told me for 2 weeks his lorry was on the spot. Before he knew what was happening, it was in debt. Before he knew what was happening, the wealth and everything went down the drain. Point zero. And then I ran to God and God said to go to pastor school. And when they actually did all that and everything, and my mother told me just to survive while I was in pastor school, they had to back me. And she has to go around selling soap on the street of Lagos. So that she could feed me and feed herself, to my senior brother and let him the grammar. Just stay there, be eating whatever they have in the village, while your younger brother stays here and manage the son. So in case you see my face very dark, I'm still at the son. And while everything was going on like that, at the point where my father, obeyed God, finished from the school of missions back then in Redeem, he came out. And before we knew what was happening, a man that his wife was hawking soap on the street of Lagos now became someone that, by God's grace today, can send his son abroad to go and study medicine. That's a turnaround. That's what I'm talking. I'm praying for somebody in this place, that the Almighty God will cause a turnaround in your finance. Amen. In the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. So it's very possible as well for the Almighty God to cause a turnaround in your health. Matthew chapter 8 from verses 14 to 15. Matthew chapter 8 from verses 14 to 15. The government doesn't understand that this same Peter that experienced a turnaround decided to bring Jesus Christ, who caused a turnaround, to his house to pay him a visit. And the scripture says that Jesus Christ got there and met the mother-in-law. God says she had fever. And Jesus said it's not possible for us to visit anybody and we'll leave the person the same way the person is. God says he held her by the hands. And immediately she was made whole. A woman that was with fever, in the next minute she was standing and bouncing. That's why I want to pray for somebody today. Probably you came here with an health condition. I stand under the authority that is in the name that is above all names. You will experience a turnaround in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. These days I want to be more practical when we're talking about God. So that you don't think maybe it's just what is in the scriptures. Many of them have heard of my testimony. But let me just share it just to encourage maybe somebody I've not heard before, or to encourage somebody. So back then, when I was in secondary school, every time I come back home from school, every single time, I must be admitted in the hospital. I was in boarding school, right from GS1, right from GS2. Every single time I come back home, Mom still just noticed that I'm running temperature. Before I know what was happening, I'm throwing up, and then they have to take me to the hospital. That I now became regular customer, 3 months regular customer. They say, who is Leke, okay, he's dead. He's there. Regular customer. Conjunction with asthma, allergies. If I have my asthmatic attack, none of you can stay in. My eyes will be swollen, everything, my bronchos, everything will be swollen. I'll be breathing like someone that wants to die. But year 2011, September 8th, I had my own turnaround. I met with the Almighty God. See, from that time till now that I'm talking to you, by the grace of the Almighty God, I've not been admitted in the hospital for any reason. Why? Because I met with He who has the capacity to turn things around. And that is why I want to speak that grace into the life of somebody here today. Probably you have been relying on medicine, you have been relying on going to the hospital. I can announce to you today that God will cause a turnaround in your health in the mighty name of Jesus. Yeah. That is why you should not go back the same way you have come. Because we are serving a God that has the capacity to turn things around. Your health is the least of things. If you can raise the dead, what is your health? I tell people, I said the deadliest or the worst state of health is death. If you are dead, that's when there's no solution. Funny enough, there's no solution because God can raise you back to life. But if it is the health matter, He has the capacity to turn it around. And He will turn your story around in the mighty name of Jesus. Now there is another story I want us to look at very quickly in the scripture. It's in the book of 1 Chronicles chapter 4 verses 9 to 10. 1 Chronicles chapter 4 verses 9 to 10. This man, his name was what? Jabez. The Bible says Jabez was more honorable than all his brethren. Everybody respected him. But may I announce to you, sir, the Bible says that the meaning of his name is what? Pain. For he was born out of what? Sorrow. People will look at him and say, wow, beautifully dressed brother. Hey, but they never knew that he's going through pain and sorrow in his life. Until one day, he decided to lift up his voice to God and cry to him. In the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 4, from verses 9, 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 4, from verses 9 to 10. How did he cry to God? That the Almighty God should look upon him and have mercy on him. And the Bible says, and God answered Jabez, and he turned his story around. Is there somebody here that wants to tell God that same thing? I want you to lift up your voice just in 1 minute before I continue my sermon and say, Father, if you could turn the story of Jabez around and change his pain to gain, change his sorrow to gladness, Lord, please meet with me and turn my story around as well. Can you lift up your voice very quickly? I don't give you 60 seconds to talk to the Almighty God. I'm saying, Father, I want to turn around also in my story. Probably people have been saying things about you. They are saying your challenges, they are saying your situation, and it's not pleasant to the ears. God can turn them around. Can you pray to God and say, Father, Lord, turn my story around as well. You did that of Jabez, I know you can do my own. I want to be a man of testimony that people say before this was he was, but now look at what God has done. The Lord has caused a turnaround in his life. He has experienced his turning point. Pray that very quickly. Thank you, my Master Father. For in Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Amen. You might can turn your story around. It is not difficult for him to do. Let me give you another testimony because my time is almost done. I'll be as fast as possible. You know, I think maybe last month while I was ministering, I gave you a little story about myself. So, most of you must have been familiar with the kind of personality I had before. So I was given admission into Bowen University pre-degree to study medicine. So they said, I don't even remember, they gave me plant biology when I applied for medicine. So the man said, if you want to start the degree, you have to do plant biology or zoology. I said, no, that's not interesting me. I want to be a medical doctor. So he said, go to pre-degree then. From pre-degree, you have a direct entry into medicine. I said, okay, fine. But yet my life was not, in line with God at that point, actually. I never did go. So one day I can remember I was coming from maybe a joint or something, I can't remember. And one of the porters, they call them porters, people in charge of the hostel, he saw me and said, Akinwale, come. Then I was very rude, very disrespectful. I was like, what up? Why are you calling? And he said, sit down. I said, I have something to go and do, sir. What's my own with you? But mostly when they call you like that, it's like you're in trouble or something. So I just wanted to give him this, ayaj, or how they call it, just to make him give me a loan. I tried to sit down. I knew as I was there with him, I had one offense on me. You're not allowed to wear chain as a guy on campus in Bowen. And I was having a chain on my neck and I was not wearing a shirt. So he was not actually even concerned about that. He said to me, Akinwale, you are about to leave because that campus really stayed there for, I think, a year. Then you moved to the main campus. He said, Akinwale, are you going to the main campus? I said, yes, I'm going to the main campus. Why are you asking? He said, what do you want to go and study in the main campus? I said, I want to become a medical doctor. He said, medical doctor? With all these green bottles? And all these things that you are doing, you can't become a doctor. He said, what do you mean by I can't become a doctor? Don't say that to me. He said, Akinwale, if you go to Boeing, I give you 3 months, they will discharge you, they will excommunicate you. Because here we have been trying to cope with you because just for 1 year. But over there, they will chase you away. I just stood up and walked away. But I knew God was hearing in heaven. I knew the Almighty God was saying there is a purpose for this guy on it. And he will fulfill it. And by the grace of the Almighty God, today, Akinwale is studying medicine. By the grace of the Almighty God. Because the Almighty God met with him and caused a turn around in his life. That's why I want to pray for somebody in this place. That probably your story, people have been hearing it and they're like, there's no future for this one. I pray that the Almighty God will have an encounter with you. In the mighty name of Jesus. So very quickly, let's go to another point. Very quickly. I want you to be aware that turning points can be in 2 phases. There can be positive turning points and there can be negative turning points. In the book of Daniel chapter 4 verses 30 to 33. Daniel chapter 4 verses 30 to 33. There was this particular man named King Nebuchadnezzar. King Nebuchadnezzar had a dream. And then he said he wants interpreters. And they brought Daniel. The scripture says when Daniel actually heard the dream, that's if you read from verses 1 of that chapter, you will see the whole story. The Bible says he paused for 1 hour, saying, what is going to happen to this man? Then the king said, don't be afraid, tell me what's the interpretation of the dream. The king told him, he said, Daniel told him, he said, sir, this was going to happen to you, this was going to happen to you. So be careful. Don't be proud, don't do anything, don't say anything against God. Man will say, okay, no problem, I'll do that. And the scripture says, no money. Nebuchadnezzar woke up. And I was walking on the lintel of his house. I said, wow, it is the Babylon that I, Nebuchadnezzar, have made. And scripture said that the Almighty God looked at it from heaven. I said, you are taking the glory to yourself. You will experience a turning point. And lo and behold, the Bible says immediately, my father did not describe this as like this. That's Pastor Yannigo. He said his wife came to him to serve him food that morning. He said, King, what do you like to have for breakfast? And the king will respond, man. Say, King, which kind of play is this one? This is a very strong play. So okay, maybe the king is joking. Let's go and make some omelets and some things for him. And they brought the omelets to the king. I said, King, we set the table. What kind of tea do you want? Black tea, creamy tea, chocolate tea? And he answered, meh. This was very serious. Instead of him to go to the table, he went to the pot of leaves and started eating leaves. Because that was the verdict of God was over his life. And once he just becomes proud, he would detain him and make him to become like an animal. Like a beast. That was the turning point in his life. From a king into an animal. It is possible for a man to experience a negative turning point. How? The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 14 verses 34. Proverbs 14 verses 34. The Bible says righteousness what? Exalts a nation. But sin is a reproach. Now if righteousness can exalt, that means sin can sink a man. Sin is a sinker. If a man has been going up, once you begin to engage in sin, it begins to turn you around and bring you down. But I can announce to you that the Almighty God is actually a merciful God. He can make things to turn around for you. Probably you have been experiencing negative turnaround as a result of sin. And is here to turn the story around. It's never too late for you to experience a positive turnaround. Never too late. I have shared my story before. As of last night, I was chatting up a lady. She was introduced to me by my dad for one thing or the other. And she asked me, she said, how come you are talking with me so freely? You don't even know me until your dad tell you anything about me. I said, no, I don't have to ask anybody about you. You are chatting there. And then she asked me, what are you doing right now? I said, well, I'm studying, and very soon I'll start studying after this little break of mine, and then very soon I'll pray because I have a registration tomorrow. And she said, are you a pastor? I said, yes. Really? I thought the sons of pastors are usually bad children. I said, no. It is not always like that. I said, but once I was actually what you thought, but by now I'm not. I said I should share my experience. I shared it with her. She was surprised. The Almighty God can turn anybody around. He can change your story. He can make you great again. That is why I'm encouraging everyone. Probably I've been indulging in one sin or the other. As I told you earlier on, sin is a sinker. It will sink you. It will never make you great. The Bible has said it already. Proverbs 14:34 says righteousness exalts a nation. So don't cause a negative turnaround in your life. Don't cause a negative turning point in your life by allowing the sinker to have over you. And because of my time, I'm going to give opportunity to maybe some people that want to talk to God and say, Father, I've been experiencing a negative turnaround because of this, because of that, because of that. I want you to have mercy upon me. I want you to touch me. I want my story to turn around. I want to be able to stand before men and give testimony like this. That you have done something in my life. That you have had an encounter with me. I want such people to bow down your heart. Everybody bow down your heart. Wherever you are, everybody just go ahead. Bow down your heart. And begin to talk to the Almighty God. Maybe your own is your finances. You can just simply talk to God and say, Father, my finances, Lord, I want to experience a turnaround. Probably yours is health. Every time you are admitted in the hospital, you every day drug injection. Talk on and say, God, I've heard that you are a God that can cause a turnaround. Lord, let me meet with you. Probably you are here. Maybe your own story, people don't even want to hear it because they know that, so this man is going through a lot. Can you just talk to God and say, Lord, please let me experience a turnaround. And probably yours, it is sin that I've just taken out of you. And you just talk to God and say, Lord, have mercy upon me. Forgive me of my sins. Don't let me experience your positive turnaround. And if you are here, you want me to probably pray specially for you. That if you let this guy experiencing the grace of God, you want me to pray for you, you can just lift up your hand wherever you are. You need to stand up, just lift up your hand wherever you are. And I'm going to pray sincerely from the depth of my heart. I'm going to pray for you and trust God to touch you. To do something that everybody, people will testify. That, something has happened to this person. If you are part of those, you can just raise up your hand wherever you are. Just raise up your hand wherever you are, and I hope God will touch you. Thank you, Jesus. My Father, my God, I bless your name. I thank you for these lives that have raised their hands and asking for a positive turnaround. I know you are more than able to do exceedingly and abundantly above whatever thing that we think or ask to do. Father, today, let these ones have an encounter that will turn their stories around in the mighty name of Jesus. Ancient of days, it might be their finance, it might be their spiritual life, it might be anything. I might not know, but you are the all-knowing God. That is why I'm asking of you. The way you messed with the children of Israel in the deserts, and you change the course of their life to move forward. Lord, I pray in the name that is above all names. Meet with these lives and let them move forward in the mighty name of Jesus. We thank you because you know you have answered our prayers. Lord, we pray even as we go in this week, your power will go with us. Your anointing will go with us. And every stethoscope of going about one spot, Lord, I know we are broken loose from them in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you, everlasting Father. Glory and honor be unto your name. For in Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. If you are happy and you know that God has caused a turnaround, can you jam your hands together for Jesus? Amen.